Well, the Home Secretary, Theresa May, has said the last 5 days have been a dark time for everyone who cares about the community and country. She also said that the rioting has destroyed homes and ruined livelihoods. So how should the problems of the last few days be resolved? Well, with me now is Amar Lodhia. He runs the Small Business Consultancy, a social enterprise which helps members of the community to develop business skills. Amar, thank you very much indeed for coming in. I think it's fair to say that when you were younger, you went, shall we say, off the rails yourself. And we've heard a lot in the last few days about, you know, what's behind this. Is it due to family breakdown, absent fathers? I mean, I want to find out from you what your experience was and the people who you were involved with at that time. What led to you getting into trouble in the first place?
I mean, I think for me it was a journey of self-destruction, a lot of peer pressure. Things started in school. I mean, the whole problem here is it's a Rubik's Cube. We can talk about this. You know, there's 150 different reasons why these things can happen. Absent fathers and parents, parental issues could be one of them. I think there is a lot more to the story. You know, we've got a lot of social mobility issues. There's a lot of family intervention issues that the government haven't tackled. In fact, are taken away at the moment. That causes problems for me.
But you mentioned peer pressure. Was that the big thing for you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. The peer pressure is something, you know, it's a sheep herd kind of we follow sometimes when you can't tackle these things. I mean, I was severely bullied in school, and that's where the problem started for me. Okay,
so would you say that your parents had taught you one thing, but the peer pressure came to dominate your thinking?
Most definitely.
Okay, and then how did you went down that wrong path? How did you turn around? How did you get away from that?
I think for me, I've always known that I was a very entrepreneurial person, albeit practicing entrepreneurial skills negatively. Business changed my life, and I think that's why I'm here today to try and propose a similar solution, that business can change people's lives. You know, the energy that we've seen in the violence and the actions that we've seen over the last few days have displayed a vast amount of negative entrepreneurial skills.
So you obviously got your chance. I mean, how do you then engage with people who have you know, a problematic background, who perhaps don't particularly want to listen?
Well, I think a lot of the young people that we work with are very money motivated. My organisation, the Small Business Consultancy, helps to break the cycle of social dysfunction, gang affiliation and youth offending through getting young people to set up their own businesses. And I think we've proven through working with 253 offenders last year, only 11 of which re-offended after 4 weeks of participating on our programs, that business is a very, very powerful force in tackling some of the issues. What the government haven't done at the moment, from my perspective, is embedded the enterprise culture which they're doing for the adult side of the community, for the young people, especially the ones that are the most entrepreneurial and are the largest cost to our economy at the moment, which are the young people that have come from marginalised backgrounds. And what we're effectively trying to do is bring that cost and turn that into a contribution, because the multiplier effect of business and enterprise is, you know, we can talk about that all day, but it's extremely positive.
So you're saying, yes, making money can be a hugely motivating factor?
Extremely.
Okay, Amar Lodhia, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.